In this video, I want to tell you about a new program that I'm launching. I'm sharing the details in this video for several reasons. First, this program is very different from anything I've done before, and it's very different from anything else that's out there because it is focused completely on the participants achieving the results that they need. I'll be explaining more about how that works. Second, I want to give you the opportunity to learn about it without feeling any pressure. So no webinar where you're being told you have 48 hours to buy or anything like that, no sales calls. And finally, as you'll see, because of the focus on results and the fact that I'm going to be guaranteeing those results, this will not be open to everyone. If you are interested, then you will be invited to apply and we will see if it is the right fit for you. So in this video, I wanted to give you all the relevant information you'll need. This program is for women professionals who want to expand or grow their career, and for women entrepreneurs who are building, growing, or scaling a business. Over the past 25 years, I have worked with many professionals and entrepreneurs to help them grow in their career or start or grow their business. And there have been tremendous successes. I'd like to share with you just a few examples. There's Craig, who, as you can see, when we first started, his business was feeling very stuck. Took a huge leap forward as we worked together, so much so that he even started a second business during that time that we worked together. Then there's Shannon, and as you can see, her whole life was in chaos. She came to me for a business issue, but her whole life felt like it was in chaos, and now her business continues to go from strength to strength. And then there's Karen, who's an interior designer who had a very successful interior design business, but she had a store that was losing money and had been for some time, and they were lucky if they sold 1 or 2 items in a week. And as you can see, just within a couple of weeks of us working together, they sold so many items from the store that they were frantically having to call around to restock. Now, of course, I am delighted with results like these, and yet I've always known there was so much more I could do, because these results were achieved when these people came to me with one particular problem. We worked with that problem energetically, and yes, it got things moving in the right direction. Yet I know that I and they are capable of so much more. And having worked with so many women professionals and entrepreneurs, I know that when women pursue a career or create a business, generally, it's because they want to make a difference and help people improve their lives. They are so passionate about this, and yet they frequently feel an incredible burden because women are juggling so many things that often, instead of having more impact and designing a career or business that supports them and gives them more energy and more life, they end up working harder and being pulled in too many directions. And in the process, really sacrificing their energy in relationships. They feel like they're meant for more. They want to help more people to have a bigger impact, and at the same time, to have a more fulfilling, more joyful life with more freedom. The career or business isn't just about making money. It's about making a difference and having an impact. And at the same time, they do need to be making the money they deserve. And that often proves to be difficult. And for many, to make things worse, they've often spent thousands of dollars on trying to find answers and learn what will work for them. I know I did. Does this sound at all familiar? Well, the goal of this program is to turn all of that around. Imagine if instead of working harder and exhausting yourself, you have more energy and can be more effective to truly allow yourself to have more impact in your business or career, and at the same time to give you more life. You have consistent income, more energy, more joy and vitality each and every day, and you feel 100% aligned in your purpose as a heart-centered, community-minded professional or entrepreneur. Your family and everyone around you is happier than ever. New opportunities are opening up and you know you can accomplish anything. Your schedule is not overloaded. Instead, you feel mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially balanced. Think about what it would mean to truly feel energized and unstoppable in your career, business, and life, to dramatically improve the quality of your life and the success of your career or business without exhausting yourself, to enter the next chapter of your life with more energy, joy, and vitality than you've had in years. I make this happen. It's what I do. I knew that I wanted to make more of a difference, help more people, and have more of an impact, which is why I have taken everything that I've done over the last 25 years and I've put it into this one program for the ultimate success, happiness, and fulfillments of my clients, and also for me. I believe everything I've done over 25 years has been leading me to this. I feel now that this is what I was born to do because I know exactly what a difference this will make. One of the entrepreneurs I worked with quite a long time ago now was Shannon. And she said, Linda won't allow you to stay small for long. And that is very true. Shannon came to me to see if I could help her with her business as it was struggling. And we worked together for 6 months. And not only did business and income increase, her relationship with her husband improved. She was actually at the point of being very close to leaving him when we started working together. She felt better about herself. We calmed down the chaos she was experiencing in her life and in her home. I want you to live your best life. I want your career, your business to reflect you and your uniqueness and to accomplish everything you want it to, while at the same time giving you more life, more freedom, and more income than you've ever had before. Now, that's not what everybody wants. Many people are quite happy staying small. They are not ready to step up and be more. That is perfectly fine. If you do and you're ready, then watch this video to the end and I'll share the what and the how, everything you need to know to make a decision about whether or not this feels right for you. This is my new Stuck to Unstoppable program, and I'm calling it a game changer program because it's focused on you achieving the results that are right for you. What are those results? I don't know yet. It's not about following a blueprint. It's about creating your own blueprint. I have enrolled in enough programs myself to know that when you do enroll in something, you are taking a risk. You are investing your time, energy, and money into something you hope will work for you. The program promises certain results, but if you don't achieve those results, then what do? Well, you have to move on to the next thing. That is not the case here because payment for the program is going to be linked to results. I will explain the specifics at the end, but the payments for the program will be split into two, and you don't pay the second payment until you've achieved certain results. So essentially, I ensure you achieve those results or I don't get paid. So I'm as invested in your success as you are, mentally, emotionally, and financially. Since this program is focused exclusively on the participants and what they need to get out of it, rather than on what I think each person needs to learn, I had to design it in a way that allows for that. So there's an outline, there are stages to go through and outcomes to achieve, and yet it also allows for us to be flexible enough to respond to any needs that arise. So I can add in components if I need to. I can bring in other experts to share expertise that I don't have. It is 100% focused on the needs of the participants. Now, I first put the outline together back in January, and since then I've been sharing it with other women, professionals and entrepreneurs to hear their feedback. I wanted to know whether it's what they want, what they need, and that they feel good about how it works. The response has been amazing and so encouraging because I felt before that I was on the right track. Now I know I am. So now I have everything in place to get started. As you can see, we'll be using a number of delivery methods in the program as we explore and work with the energy that impacts you from every possible angle. I think most of these are self-explanatory. Assessments, group coaching, online and video training, individual coaching as needed, done for and with you, and mastermind. The done for you and with you components are right now 2 items. One is a human design chart and consultation to help you understand yourself and your energy more deeply. And the other is an energy assessment of your home together with recommendations and a consultation so we see how the energy of your home impacts you. Now, there are 5 stages within the program. Each stage consists of a number of components. You take each stage at your own pace. There is no rush. There's no falling behind. If you're stuck in a certain area, then we figure out what you need in order to move forward. Stage 1 is activate. This is where we begin to get energy moving. People often see positive changes happening even at this stage. Many times I've been contacted to work with someone who was feeling particularly stuck in their professional life, with no clients contacting them or feeling stagnant in their career, only to find that the very day they have their first session with me, they receive calls or something happening out of the blue. That's because they're beginning to take action just by making the decision to work on this. So on completion of stage 1, we have evaluated absolutely everything, you, your life, your career or business, and we've identified what experiences you want to have going forward. So you have a clear vision of what's working for you professionally and personally and what needs to change. And why that's important is because you don't know what to change unless you have a very clear idea of what's really going on. When you're in the day-to-day running of your business or activities of your job, it's really hard to see that. And then you discover that what you think is the problem isn't really the problem. So we get things started with this deep level awareness of everything that is energetically impacting you on the inside and on the outside. Then we move to stage 2, which is Energize. On completion of stage 2, you will have a clear sense of what has been holding you back energetically, and you'll experience the freedom of releasing that energy that doesn't serve you, like old belief patterns, conditioning, and the energy you have around you. You will also, at this point, have a complete home assessment with recommendations that will immediately help to revitalize both you and your business or career. You'll have also a human design chart and consultation to understand your unique energy patterns and how to use your energy most effectively for your business. As you change the energy, both internally and externally, releasing what has been holding you back, our goal with this stage is for your income to also start increasing. And this is important because addressing all the energy that is impacting you, not only your energy, but the energy of your environment. And once you implement the recommendations from your personal home assessment, you'll be allowing the energy of your home to support you rather than sabotage you, as it so often does, without you knowing it. Not only will you feel better, your business will open up and your career will open up. People often experience dramatic shifts and improvements right here. And we don't move forward until you do. Stage 3 is all about empowering you. On completion of stage 3, you will have eliminated the chaos, confusion, and frustration that comes from not knowing what's really going on energetically and from not accepting who you truly are. This is where you will be gaining clarity about what you want to happen with your business or career, how to design it to give you the life that you want rather than it taking over your life. You realize that what you do doesn't have to look like anything anyone else does. You will know who your ideal clients are for your business, how to find them, how to talk to them, all in a way that feels good to you. You'll know how to find the job you really want or make the most of the job you have. In addition, you will be welcomed at this stage into the Unstoppable Mastermind, where you will connect with other unstoppable entrepreneurs and professionals who want to make a bigger difference in the world. Why that's important is so you understand and feel empowered to control your energy, the energy of your career or business, and to own your incredible uniqueness and know how to make the most of that. Stage 4 is where you'll really start to gather momentum. On completion of stage 4, you will be constantly surprised by how things turn out even better than you could have predicted, and how you achieve much more by doing less. You'll feel confident and aligned professionally and personally. Your relationships and experiences keep getting better and better. This is important so you'll have peace of mind about where you are, what you're accomplishing, and where you are headed. You'll feel a sense of alignment and flow as you're moving in the direction of what you want. The 5th and final stage is where you have achieved that freedom and quality of life you've always wanted. On completion of stage 5, you'll be living a vibrant life and running an inspiring and fulfilling business or enjoying a fulfilling career. You'll have a sense of clarity and inner peace, acceptance, meaning and purpose. Your relationships are improving, and every day you feel more in alignment with who you are and what you do. Now you're inspired and proud of the life you're living. You've gone from feeling stuck to knowing you are unstoppable. I am putting my heart and soul into this program. As I said at the beginning, I feel it's what I'm here to do because I know I can make a huge difference. I can reach more people and have more impact with this program. And I essentially become a partner with you in your business or your career to ensure you achieve your desired outcomes. And as I mentioned earlier, to reflect that, the payments are linked to your results and completion of the stages. Now, I know you will not only see personal results, you'll achieve professional results and will see an increase in your business progress, in your career, an increase in your impact and your income. This is a year-long program, although, as I said, you can go through it at your own pace. And if you complete the 5 stages before the year is up, you can still continue to participate so you continue to grow your career or business. Now, since this is the first time I'm offering this program, what I am doing is creating a founder's circle. This means that when you enroll now, you will be helping me to design the program to ensure it meets everyone's needs and achieves the results we want. So my plan is to continue to grow and scale this program. After this first session, I will be adding more into it. I will bring in outside coaches, add more educational components. For example, it could be in marketing, sales, or copywriting for business, or job search, or resume writing for career. For those in the founders circle, the founding members, if you like, you will be able to participate in anything new that is added. So when something new is added into the program, even after you've completed it, you will not miss out on those things. So for this first session, as we get things started, the total price for the program right now is $10,000, which is split into 2 payments. There's an initial payment of $5,000, which is due with your application. The second payment of $5,000 is due at the end of stage 3, by which time your income will have increased from when you started. And you don't move on, and I work with you in that stage until that has happened. So payments are completely linked to results. And I have as much invested in your success as you do, with the goal that the program ultimately pays for itself. And once the Founders Circle is complete and making good progress, the price will increase for future participants because I know the value is so much higher. As I mentioned at the beginning, this is not about getting you to sign up for anything now. This is purely to provide you with information and to invite you to participate if you are ready to really grow professionally and personally. It's also an invitation to participate as a member of the Founders Circle, where you'll receive exclusive VIP treatment and continue to benefit beyond the completion of the program. Of course, you can join at any time, but I want to have my Founders Circle created within the next couple of months so we can get started as soon as possible. So what I would ask you to do now is to think about what I've shared. I promise you this is not like anything you've done before. It is so much more than a training program. It is so much more than a coaching program. And I'm including things in the program like the human design chart and the energy assessment of your home with consultations that you would not find inside any other program. If this resonates with you, the next step would be for us to have a conversation to see if this really is a fit for you or not. I have a lot at stake in this program, and so it is important for me to know that the participants will be 100% committed to themselves, to their success, and to the program. And it's important for you to feel good about moving forward. So if you would like to take that next step, here is my link to schedule a 1-hour strategy session. And during this session, we will talk about you, your career or business, where you are now, where you want to be, what has worked and what hasn't. Then if after that call we both decide it's the right fit, then I will send you an application form, which you will send back to me with the first payment. We can also discuss breaking that payment up into smaller payments if necessary. If you have any questions at all, or if you can't find a date and time that work for you on the calendar because of your time zone, please reach out to me at linda@lindabins.com. I am very excited about this program because I know what kind of results you will see. I want you to feel like my client Merich here. As she says, thank you for igniting a fire in me. Let's light that fire in you together. I do hope we get to work together. And finally, in case you're not familiar with me and my work, I wanted to share a little bit of my background. I am originally from England, but I have lived in the US since 1994. I am highly sensitive, an empath, and an introvert. I grew up with no self-confidence and no self-esteem at all. My parents divorced when I was in my early teens, and I was left growing up with a narcissistic parent who made me feel everything about me was wrong, that my very existence was a mistake. To escape that environment as soon as possible, I left home at 17 and I was married at 18. And that picture in the bottom right is of me at 18 after I was married. I was divorced at the age of 25, and that was the most difficult time in my life. But it was also the turning point for me as I was forced to begin the journey of figuring out who I am and what I wanted to do with my life. It's been a very long journey, but I can honestly say I've exceeded everybody's expectations, especially my own. I found a wonderful man and got married again in my 30s. And because of his job, we moved to the United States. I started my business, Harmony Inside and Out, 25 years ago out of a desire to help people. I had studied holistic health, earned my bachelor's degree in holistic nutrition, became a Reiki master and a certified feng shui practitioner. When I started my business, I did holistic health consultations and feng shui consultations. I had no business experience. I did not know what I was doing. I had experienced the power of a natural health approach and what could be achieved by changing the energy in your environment. I just wanted to help others. Now, as someone who was terrified of public speaking and who preferred to stay in the background, the universe has continually invited me to step up and do more and to be more. Since I've been here in the US, I've started 3 businesses. There's my Harmony Inside and Out, which is what I'm still doing. I started a feng shui school to train and certify other practitioners. And I started and sold a woman's magazine. I was the co-founder and president of a very successful networking organization in St. Louis, and I've published 7 books. I am the very definition of going from stuck to unstoppable. And as a lifelong learner, I've gained a tremendous amount of business and energy knowledge and experience along the way. I now want to put all of that to the best possible use. And that's why I know this program is the way for me to do that. So I can have a bigger impact and help more people, so that they in turn can have a bigger impact and help more people. I know what it means to hold yourself back and to be held back, even when you don't know it's happening. I know how challenging it can be to thrive and live your best life in a world where you're seen as being very different. I also know that when you work with energy, you can move beyond any challenge. Nothing can stop you. And the thing to know about me is that I'm very practical. I'm constantly looking for the most efficient, the most effective and enjoyable way to do things. I know people don't often think of energy in that way. Since you can't see it or touch it, then it's not something people think about. But everything is energy. So it makes complete sense to pay attention to energy and to learn how to work with it rather than against it. One of my favorite statements from a client is this one from Beth. You can see here, people go to therapy for decades to figure out what you said in 13 minutes. Yes, we do not have to complicate things. Let's find what works and focus on that. Does this program sound good to you? If you're ready, I'm ready. I hope you'll consider joining the Founders Circle so we can get started right away. If so, schedule your strategy session. Or if you're not sure and you have questions, then schedule a session anyway and just let me know it's a conversation rather than a strategy session. And just use that same Calendly link. So it's calendly.com/Linda-85, I think, 85/strategy-session, as you see on the screen there. And I hope all of that makes sense. Any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I would love to work with you. So get in touch. Thank you.